What's going on? I'm here at the Old Town Cemetery here in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Now there's many old gravestones here of all different types dating back to the late 1700s, but many of them are from the 1800s. So let's walk around and check some of these out. Now these table tombstones were used back in the 1800s or so, early 1900s even. They would actually, loved ones would use these or have these placed for their loved ones, and they would actually have lunch on the table. The family would actually have lunch there. As you can see, there's old stone wall around this cemetery, and this stone actually comes from the Eno River. That's stone out of the river. There's politicians buried here, doctors. One of the doctors buried here, I'm not sure exactly where, but was a doctor, performed surgeries for the wounded Confederate soldiers during the Civil War. So much history lying here. A lot of important people that made Hillsborough the town, made it the great town it is today, that built these great places. Here is another scroll. Now, as a matter of fact, the doctor was Edmund Strudwick. So he was the doctor that performed surgeries, and there he is right there. Yep, that's him, Dr. Edmund Strudwick. And his house is just around the corner. It's not very far at all. It's in walking distance. Frederick Nash. Chief Justice, so yeah. Is the wife of Honorable Nash. Wow, he was born in the 1700s too. Died a few years before the Civil War. Wow. Goes to show you how old this place is, this cemetery. More stone wall. Yeah, it's weird. You got to climb over all these. It's kind of, be careful too if you come here, because it's, see, got wobbly rocks, wobbly stone. See, these headstones are very old. Back then, in the earlier 1800s, a lot of them were thinner stone. James Hogg, he's connected to the famous house, Poplar Hill, that I filmed. It's a mansion that nobody wants to live in. It's so haunted. It's said that it's so haunted that families have moved out. The lead singer of a famous band, the Swirl Out Zippers, him and his girlfriend or wife, they lived there. They left. They claimed that they just couldn't live there anymore. They even had to do an exorcism. But James Hogg, I believe, don't hold me to this, I believe he may have built that house, or he lived there, but he is connected to Poplar Hill. And Poplar Hill isn't where it was on a farm called Poplar Hill. Then it was moved on the other side of the Eno River, close to where the Orange Family Medical Center is. It's a beautiful farmhouse, though. Here's a grave over here. This young person died in 1852 at the age of, 17? 17 years, 5 months, 28 days. I wanted to show you this one. This is interesting. It's a Masonic compass but there's a key in the middle instead of the usual G. I always wondered why that is. 1813 to 1847, wow. Some of them are just so hard to see. I have to, hopefully, when I watch it, the video, I'll be able to see it better. Archibald Murphy, he was a University of North Carolina professor. He was a graduate professor and trustee of the State University. Yeah, wow. Of course, he was given a tall obelisk. And then this grave is in this brick wall, whatever you call it. Brick, kind of a mausoleum, but without a top. And there's another one. Well, see you later. No. Thank you much.